Oravato, Adino, Inablia, Sino, Ram, you talk to the actor, look, you were an arrow, you get most of them, Kenya, go, different of you got the name much my Bible. Well, later, Michelle, Magan Barato, and again, Abraham, after give her later, man, I miss Matter, Michelle, married at all, not the time, cousin, I miss Brandon, Timothy, there is a bell, not the rest of them. The guy who runs to the upper, if I may come out to Guru, to them a lot. I am sure, but I'm not the obvious Mason Barahato, and and I am Mason. I do so, and I so, now say interpreted, so, because all the end of the cover Brazil, the Hamar, college, and mental rights, my heart, where the room must have shot with him, or a point of the name of memory, to become not possibly married. Like a man, I don't have to live out there, hallelujah, I've got the tradition of the Passover, like others. Other people on the dance, I'm not just been a bit of it, I'm in a dance, but I thought, very day, I thought, I should have been able to set myself up a grip, and we can always talk about the super swing of the number. I thought, I really said it's true, but laugh, I'm going to keep it on. We can keep a shot, them, tell about the bar. I thought, I don't know my best, they know about you, but you know, going over here, the mansion, I'll kill, go, the bar. I thought, Royal Israel. I could go up here. You know, we never show. You say, who's in a lot of Holly, you're first little home on here. You know, well, they've been around. I'm not the bar. Very, very, I'm Israel. Barcelona, Adriano, Estrono, Risto, Minis, Lutero, Sim, Brahma, Don't, with tobacco, over restaurants in a restaurant, there was a brother killed him with Father Marcashan and Marcatani, Garde, Cashan, Gavish of a good located, Son of the Capital, using a Gabson, I have never come with our starting over Marcatani, make Gavis in Mayama, Israel. I ship in a very shade of Yates in a what feel of us. Remember, young man, completely not on the Levant, as the Brahman, the Commission, Marcatani, I love it, the go, Mishman. Well, I'm actually not this level. I'm in the closet and great. I made it. I'm a great. So, my first man, I can start smiger. It's not never me. I'm in over. I thought, Shaver, even with me, I say, I'll take him out of the cinema. I'm going to be sister of that's best friend. I get to the Berlin. You put around the name of change. I'm going to call with them shit for my mess. They said, well, you know, my own way on the names. You probably talk to her. I thought, you should have lived on once I did. leader Shalom and covered on the Dutch of Sishkam Secha, Turkey Barton pieces of the here of Secha, Minnesota, the Garib Yamin of Inat Elam, Barakatadina, Yerushalayim, as some of the Amir says, Garnet Arm shows up by Kilish was talking to call game, Barakatadina, not me after and Yeshua. Michaelino and Nailino, Raham and Raham, Cabo Raham Rasan, Philos, and Okios, Men's Muslims after the bottom, but I was in a regular Shivino, Yato Shiman, Philoscopa, Barakatadina, Shoime at the Philo. Return to Nailino, Man, Stroll, but this was a shame, a hunch of a bail of himself, I mean, Ishay, Yisrael, the Philos of Mahavus, Cabo and Tilo, and some debate that Israel, Mahazana, the show called Shemra and Barakatadina, Allah has there, Shamina, let's see. Right in the last love of the wood, there in a single line about your favorite bunch of child to live and mental on the time to yourself. I'll tell you, on expression of good love, on himself and one place out with himself as a place Eric. Well, very good. Sorry, I'm typical color of an alcohol. I'm not even with some stuff like you law of going as far with the Remy station with the blood. No, but I'm don't tell the illusion of God the Leyland today, but you should know as no Chino Sala, I love the Barakata, any night. My patient call for no same time to the rock of time and the best of the round of Molina Malco, you saw him at Robertino, in a Colorado very for now, you may for now on the South Carolina with the Alino. There is line, I was the slug of Rocket out of the time challenge. They've been out by the way of the South Israel. The village of Washaw, which they met by Barakata, any night. I'm a guard at this time, Israel, Bashala. Lena will have As the job is in the station, running my market vehicle, no even showing on bar. I would rather I want was in relation all the activation of was Lena Macabre of the Chin of the Mansion of he's got that spring up. All with the reference to the animal, of course, he has no regard of the machine. That is going to be that I had the obviously straw by Bellows Marcard of him. Never mind on the name of color. Yeah, the name of my thought. Amen. 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 Oh yeah, today in Jewish history, nice learning Nishmas. Arav Chaim David Ben Nachman, his yahrzeit is tonight. David Brin's yahrzeit is tonight. Shama Shalom Aliyah. Tomorrow morning, right after that, we're going to breakfast, full breakfast, and we're going to fill in letters of the Torah, which is being done in his honor. So what's to fill a letter? Tomorrow morning. Let's fill in a letter of a Torah. Right here. All right, today in Jewish history, today was, we discussed last night about Israel declaring its independence, or the UN declaring Israel's independence. And tonight began the War of Independence. As soon as Israel declared its independence on the 5th of Iyar, in honor of the 5th of Iyar, 5 nations attacked Israel from all sides with the intent of moving the people of Israel into the sea and finishing us off. And our tiny country with crazy miracles of Hashem somehow, not somehow, of course, miracles of Hashem, like we say every morning in davening, or at least the days that we say every morning. We say say these go with their chariots and their horses. We go with Hashem. What's it talking about? What do we say? What are we speaking about? We daven someone who's not feeling well. We say chapter 20 to him, and we're talking about these go with the chariots and the horses, and we go with Hashem. What's the connection between someone who's not feeling well? We say chapter 24. And so perhaps, the explanation is, we say in Az Yashir, when after the splitting of the sea, so it says, Kol sus paroi, all the horse of paroi. The question Rashi asks is, why did it say sus paroi, horse of paroi, with many horses? Why did it say it in singular? Because there were many. It says because Hashem, you go with 1,000,000 horses, you go one horse, it's the same thing. There's no difference. Perhaps the same thing when it comes to someone who's not feeling well. We daven someone's not feeling well. For Hashem, it doesn't matter if they have the worst thing in the world or it's just a little cold. Sometimes the person has a little cold, or they don't even have a cold, they just don't wake up. Or sometimes the person can have the worst sickness in the world, and it's all from Hashem. And so we're reminded, it's what the Gemara tells us, even if the sword, person has a sword on the person's neck, we don't give up from hope. Hashem can make, like I used to say that, when the Eibishter will, shista bezim. When Hashem wants, you could shoot with a broom. So we have trust in Hashem, and that's what we say in the Davening. And so, no matter how many countries come to attack us, we have Hashem with us. There's nothing to worry about. We can shoot brooms, exactly. We can shoot sand, right? The story. What was the story? No, of course. But there's an updated story with it.
But isn't the guy,
1948.
Oh, I remember
1948.
No, you said that. I remember hearing something. That was not Mishtamzu. I'm telling you an updated story of that. It was an updated recent story.
Crown Heights.
I don't know. I remember recently was was a story going around. I don't know if it was the old gold story or one of those stories going around. Huh? Anyway, so today's tonight's also the yard site of the Ralbag. Passed away in 1344. It's a commentary on Chumash. He's also known for his mathematics and philosophy, astronomy. Tonight's his yard site. Levi ben Gershom. All right, we're continuing the laws of tattoos. If anybody wants to get a tattoo, we have to know the laws. So these are the laws of tattoos.
Mosquito bites.
So if you scratch your mosquito bite and you make a hole, that might be a problem. Just don't get ink in there, because if you get ink when you scratch your mosquito bite, that can be. So we're discussing. What? You scratch your skin. It's not a joke. People, we were discussing the other night. People scratching because they're angry that when someone passed away, right? So that's Rashi said they would tear their skin. That was their form of letting out their anger, their mourning. I don't know, fight pain with pain. I don't know if it's that or just to show you want to show you're really upset. One of my kids used to they got upset. They would go to the floor and bang their head. Okay, go ahead. They got out of it. Don't worry. It was just when they were 2 years old or 1 year old, they got out of it. Baruch Hashem. Huh? Yeah. But okay, go knock yourself out. So yeah. So the Torah tells us that we're not allowed to show such forms of mourning, because we show that everything is in Hashem's hands. Everything in Hashem's hands, and when we're mourning for someone, obviously we're mourning for them. It hurts. There's no question it hurts us. But if we overdo that mourning, we're making it sound like Hashem is not in charge anymore. And then we have to remember that always Hashem is in charge. And so we even when we mourn properly, there's stages of mourning, and we have to follow those stages of mourning. So there's a stage, until the Levaya, the person's called an Einan. Until the funeral, the person's called an Einan. I don't know if there's a word for it in English. Anybody know a word for an Einan in English? Mourning until the funeral, up until the funeral. That's one level. Then there's the first 3 days. The first 3 days where there's another level of mournings until the funeral. The first 3 days, and then there's the 7 days of Shiva, and then there's the 30 days, and there's 11 months. Is the year, and the Torah tells us what the stringencies we're supposed to do within those times. But once we pass that time, we're not allowed to be. We have to lower the degree of mourning. I don't know how to say it. We have to lighten up our mourning. We have to lessen, whatever. We have to not mourn so much. It says by Avram, right? When Sarah passed away, so what's the lashon there? He cried. He cried. This Kaisa. There's a small chaf over there, right? So Avram was so broken. He was married to Sarah for how many years? Over 100 years they were together. They were best friends. They went through thick and thin together. Huh? I got married 25. Abraham got married later, younger, earlier. 18. What? When she got married? Maybe less. I don't know. Rivka was 3.
Yeah, but I was back to her cousin like 20.
Okay.
So maybe got married around 20.
Right away.
And until 175.
Listen, the Rebbeim got married at 12.
Bill Patrick
got married at 12?
Yeah, he was called
for talis. Did you wear a talis before Tefillin? Bill Patrick. Wow. Huh? What? Sarah was 10 years younger. Yeah. She was 90. He was 90. But how old they got married? I don't know how old they were. They got married, but they were best friends for many, many years, and they went through a lot together. And he was just sure mourning terribly, and he loved her a lot. He was mourning terribly for her. And the Torah says it was a small cough. He cried, but there was a limit to the crying. There's a limit. There's a limit. Everything has limits. Well, I would say anything which is too much of anything is not good. Someone asks, you say too much of anything is not good about too much money. Too much money is not good. There's no such thing as too much money. What do you mean too much money? Too much health? What is it? There's no such thing as too much health. The person's healthy. Too much money. Person, you have more to give you. The way we look at money, we have more money. We are able to give more stuff. We're able to do more good things with it. Not too much. But everything else, whatever is too much. Okay. That doesn't mean finances. That means nechasim doesn't mean finances. Nechasim means that you have 25 cars. How many cars do you need? You need one car to get around. Some people have a weekend car and then they
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wine makes you drunk, money makes you crazy. You had wine and not drunk. You have money and you're not crazy.
You need to get more.
You learn to say this thing. Look it up.
Oh,
You need to learn more.
You need to learn more.
Yeah.
Gotta learn, drink, and wine.
In any case, there's certain types of things that people do where it's not mourning. Tattoo is not mourning. A lot of times people do tattoo. It's mishigas, it's craziness, whatever it is. Sometimes people do get it because they're upset at someone. Sometimes people get it because they're in love with someone. If you want to have some fun, next time you go to the cashier in Winn-Dixie or wherever you go, and you see the cashier with a name on them, ask them who the name is. 99 out of 100 times, or 99.7 times, it's an X name there. And they're like, oh man, that's that, and they start cursing a person out. FedEx. They're fed up with their ex.
UPS.
FedEx and UPS, exactly. In any case, sometimes people do something called permanent makeup. Permanent makeup could be a problem because it's a type of tattoo, or the eyebrows, or the whatever, all that type of stuff. Mustache. So in any case, any of that stuff could be a problem because it's a type of tattoo. Now there are some types which go away after 30 days or something. They're like a henna. A henna is not a tattoo. Henna tattoo. Huh? Did a henna tattoo?
No.
For a guy, just be careful. If you ever do a henna, it's a problem. Two things. First of all, for tefillin, so don't put it where you put on tefillin, because it'll be a chatzitza. Whatever. And the other thing is, if you go to mikvah, it could be a problem with mikvah, chatzitza. Whatever the case is, it's not a problem. It's not an avera. It doesn't go under the sin of having a tattoo, a henna. You could, after mikvah, specifically after mikvah, it's trying to show now you went to mikvah, it's done, and it stays for 30 days. So you went to the mikvah, after the mikvah, they put on the henna. That's where the custom comes from.
But they go by the wedding.
After they went to the mikvah.
The mikvah. They do a henna party. They do a henna party where it's a whole celebration after mikvah. They do a whole. I've been to henna parties. A lot of fun.
It could be fun, but if you wait till mikvah, you don't tell anybody.
That's why most people don't. That's the flip side. Some people don't do it. You won't find. I never meet a film person.
No, I was that way. Last night.
No, I'm saying.
Oh, you're saying
henna party. Hey, page 118. What?
Right, you said that right. Yeah.
And the other time, it's a secret. You can't go and mix together.
The Rav said, "Your brother, she looked over the year. Amen. Dagedash Meraba, Mamadrak, Rukadablik, Mafute, Yatsma for Coverage, Ayakon, Over Israel, those Makarim Rame, Barif, Shabbat, Paris, Namala, Semika, David, Kalal, Shmei, Kushabri, Mikover, Hatamishirata, Ishpata, Dechamata, Ramad, Rame, Kabel, Satavatan, Over Israel, Kadam, Havon, Shmaya. Amen. Shalom Rabbi Shmaya, Lachem Kamalei, Lachem Rabbi Ose Shalom Rama, we ask Shalom Aleinu, After Israel Rama.
136. Last night we counted 20, right? Asher Kidishano b'mitzvah Isav Betzivano Asafir Asoimen Ayoy Echad Nesiyoy Shem Shlesh Shavuos Leimer. 21 days. 3 weeks. Right? This is smaller one. Actually, it's smaller one.
ונאמר עליי למלך על כל הארץ, ביום הנך לשמוע אחד. תדע קדש ורבה, יאמר זרח ותה ומלך ותה, ישמע פורקנו כמשיחה, חיי כל בימי כל וחי כל בית ישראל, פגו זמן קריב ורמה, שמי רב אברהם ולאומיה, יברך וישתבח ופאר זמן ונעשה, יתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמי תשע ברכו, ולמד בברכתה ושירתה, תשפטה ודחמתה, תמיר מיומה וירמה, לישלום הרב משמעיה וקמת עלינו, ותהיה ישראל וירמה, עושה שלום וירמה, ויעשה שלום עלינו, וישראל וירמה. תדע קדש ורבה, עמד ואחריתיו, ימלך אחריתיו, יעשמה פורקנו כמשיחה, חי כל ימי כל חי כל בישראל, פגו זמן קריב ירמה, רב ואומיה, יברך וישתבח ופאר זמן ונעשה, יתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמי תשע ברכו, אלא מכל ברכתה ושירתה תשפטה ודחמתה, תמיר מיומה וירמה, על ישראל והרבנן ועל תלמידיהם, I'll call coming day, also man that's gonna be right. You're right, saying that you call at time at time. Yayla, only the function of Rala, he never thinks of Rakin of Kaila Rick. Johnny Rifa, who kind of Mikadam, alone, Shmayabi Rame. Yay, Shloram, I'm Mishmaya, can't tell you what I'll play for Abi Rame. Hosted, shall love you, Ram, yes, that's what I'll call you, Sir Abi Rame.
Tomorrow morning down at 8:40. 8:40 in the morning. Followed by, again, a full breakfast tomorrow. Full breakfast, and we're going to fill in letters of the Sefer Torah. The new Sefer Torah, we're going to fill in the letters tomorrow morning. Can you do that for breakfast? Okay.
You get the address, No, I know.
That's you can extend the meal. That's what it is.
Okay.
Miracle, not to be rough. So you take a second, I'll give you How are you?